my name is Beata. Welcome to my violin online class. Today we will answer a very important question on how much rosin is enough rosin on our bow and how to apply the rosin. So let me show you how to do that. I want to show you first how to apply the rosin. So you hold the rosin in your left hand and your right hand you hold the bow. Now the bow has this metal part right here, and to not damage the rosin by hitting that, I'm usually putting my thumb here. Then I'm going up the strokes, up the bow to the tip, and then now to the frog. Oh, and one thing, that if your rosin is very new, it might not stick to the bow since the bow is really slippery. So you can use a little either sandpaper to scratch the surface of the rosin to make it a little bit more matte, or you can use the keys to scratch the rosin, but very gently, because the surface of the rosin, it's not supposed to be smooth, it's matte. And you want an even distribution of the rosin. That's why you go with 3 strokes. Usually I tell students, the golden rule, to go every other day, or every 3 days, 3 strokes. But now we know that there's much more to it, and that's why I've brought 3 different bows, and I will show you on this example on the bow that has not enough rosin and has just amount of rosin, and then too much. This is the bow that doesn't have any rosin. So what you might hear is really no sound whatsoever. It's a brand new bow. I got this especially to show you difference in the sound. And very often when you don't have enough rosin, it will feel like you're pressing and pressing, but the bow slides all over the place. So that is usually the sign you don't have enough rosin. And we're going to put some more rosin on this bow. So with a new bow, you need to add way more rosin than, let's say, the bow that you're using already. When you're using the bow already, it really needs few strokes here and there, usually like 3 in the beginning of practice or every other day. But when you don't have any, the bow it's not playing just yet, and you just want to use it, it has a horsehair and the surface is smooth, and believe it or not, but the bows are not meant to, the horsehair is not meant to play violin. So the sap from trees, which is rosin, help us, it makes it sticky and it sticks to the surface better. Now let's go to the bow number 2. I'm going to put this one away. And this is the bow that has too much rosin. Now you might hear some scratching. The sound is very strange. And if you see, like, I want to show this, I hope this maybe here. There's like a little bit of a cloud coming out of your bow. If you do this, you're not supposed to touch with your fingers the bow, but if you have the bow, the sound might be a little scratchy, and like you don't put a lot of pressure, but the sound looks like it's very strange. And it's almost like grindy, the sound. Now when it comes to the bow that is just right, it sticks to the string. It sticks to the string, it doesn't feel like it's sliding, and you can have the right amount of pressure on the bow. And that just feels right. If you have to press to keep the bow straight, that's usually the sign that you don't have enough rosin. So that would be something to think about. Now coming back to that new bow, I wanted to check how long it takes to decently rosin this bow. So let me try this. It took me almost 45 seconds to a minute of full strokes and applying the rosin to get to this, which is still probably needs a little bit more rosin because it feels a little slippery. So I would say a decent minute of applying rosin for a very new bow. Applying a little bit more pressure on the rosin will help you to get in that hair and getting more rosin. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I really hope that this answered your question, how much rosin you should put.